welcome to Aspie Chef number 8, which is Aspie with Attitude. My name is David, I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I have a speech impairment, so I have a speech difficulty. I'm autistic, have speaking syndrome, and that's why I call myself an Aspie. And first off, why aren't I doing the fidget spin nose trick? I'll tell you what, because it's just so unnecessary, and how cool is that to actually did the fidget spin potato trick? Yeah, because this is another Aspie Chef video upload now, because for this video content, which is episode 184, I'm actually going to be doing baked potatoes. Anyway, if you want to see my last 7 Aspie Chefs, I'm not going to say it at all, since it's going to make the video go on for longer. Yeah, just please check the playlist down in the description down below, and also you can stick around through the whole animation process where I actually put 4 thumbnails at the end, and I'll just definitely have the other 3 in the full playlist if you want to see all my other Aspie Chef videos. Oh, because this whole fidget spin potato trick is just so awesome. Well, anyway, it's time to get on with it now from Aspie with Attitude, Aspie Chef number 8. And now that I've just took all the fidget spinners off these potatoes, yeah, it's just the reason why I picked these potatoes is, despite this is already dirty, that's just the way I found this in the supermarket. I really need those kind of potatoes because that's just so awesome for baking. And the result that I want with these baked potatoes is, I want this tasting like a restaurant, like any other meals that I always cook, tasting like a restaurant. So anyway, one way I want to get on with it is, I'm going to preheat the oven to 220 centigrade. Well, since this is Australia, we do everything in centigrade here. So these potatoes just need a wash while I'm going to heat up this oven. And now you can see how I've actually washed all 3 potatoes, which is actually ready to be put in the oven for 40 minutes. That's how long it's going to take. Well, now I'm going to have to piece these potatoes with a fork. And before I get started here, I'm going to actually pierce these potatoes with a fork. So they'll actually give it a bit of air out. Because once I get the oven at 220 centigrade, that's going to be 40 minutes it's going to take to bake all 3 of these potatoes. Now the moment has just arrived that the oven's preheated to 220 centigrade, which means time to open up the oven. And while the tray's cold, I'm going to put all this in there. It certainly warms up the whole place. So I just don't want to go burning myself. And I'll grab this egg timer. You can just see how it's 0. Now I've got 14 minutes for the bell to go off. That's just how I usually do things once it comes to baking. Throughout most of this video content, you may hear the click 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 or tick tock. It just means I've got a timer going, which is actually very important if I really want to get the potatoes right. It tasting like a restaurant. So all I want to do for these baked potatoes is, it's going to be so plain, just baking it and eating it plain. I'm going to actually make a filling while I've got 40 minutes to go. So I'll be still needing the chopping board. I've got the capsicum for my filling here, a red one. And this is some diced ham for the filling. And that's made for the quiche, of course, which is actually going to be so cool. And I'm going to actually add a bit of chopped olives to really go with my potatoes. And I'm definitely going to be chopping up the mushrooms just to go with the filling. So you can actually get a close look at mushrooms. So how cool is that? Mushrooms, red capsicum, chopped ham and olives. This is actually going to be so cool. And I've got a lot of chives here. And The purpose of chives is that's for herbs and for seasoning that really goes with the potato. And also you just cannot forget the cheese, which is actually going to be like pizza in a potato here. So how cool is that? Like pizza in a potato, but I won't be using any tomato paste for this one. One thing I like to show you here, this is an actual filling. So you'll notice I put chopped capsicums, chopped mushrooms, a bit of chopped ham, cheese, and also plus I put a bit of dill, which is actually the herbs that goes with the potatoes. And I also put a chopped chives in there, just in it for the colour and the flavour and the seasoning. And once the potatoes are fully baked, then it means they're going to be ready to bake for another 15 minutes, just to really cook the fillings. This is how much time I've got to go before I can take these 3 potatoes out of the oven. Oh yes, this is just so cool. Like, I'm certainly going to get this tasting like a restaurant now. Now, well, there's actually less than 20 minutes left to do it. So like, while I pass the time, I'm going to do something I've never done before, which is actually going to be a great garnish for my baked potatoes for Aspie Chef number 8. The Aspie AWA-E184 special baked potatoes. Well, all I care about the potatoes, I'm going to give that a go, like making the creamed mashed peas. And now this is actually taking me about 8 or 10 minutes to actually boil the dehydrated peas, which is just something I've actually found in the pantry. And I actually got all ingredients to make the mashed peas. And this is how long it's going to actually take before I even get the potatoes out of the oven, ready to be divided, filled, and also cooked for another 15 minutes, or maybe 10 to 15 minutes. And now, do you want to hear some awesome news here? Guess what? 40 minutes is up and the potatoes are ready to be taken out of the oven. So I'm going to keep the oven going at 220. I'm going to put it in for another 10 to 15 minutes to cook for fillings. So anyway, let's get on with it and get the potatoes out of the oven then. And now, this is actually going to happen. This is going to take another 15 minutes. So I open up the oven door. So I'm pulling it out. I hope I don't drop it, otherwise it's game over for Aspie Chef number 8. And I'm going to put this in for another 15 minutes. So where is it? Okay, right. Yeah, just wait till when the bell goes off then. In the final time, I'm actually still baking the potatoes, just by putting fillings in. What I've got here is just actually peas. Actually, what I want to do with it is just to sort of like make a bit of peas mash, because like I actually wouldn't mind actually having a dinner party with all my friends and just to see what they think of these potatoes. What I just did just then, this is my first time in my whole entire life to actually use an electric blender, and check out the outcome. How cool is that? Like, you saw me using the masher, but I actually forgot that I actually did have an electric blender. Oh, this is just so cool, like how mashed it is. Exactly how I wanted my mashed peas to become. Well, anyway, like, am I a real chef now? Oh, I just feel like actually having a dinner party. I just wish all my friends are there to enjoy it. But yeah, I'm going to taste it first. Alright, those 15 minutes was up. I can't even believe that I've made those mashed peas. Oh, that's something that's really completed my meal. And yet again, less time to take it out of the oven. Oh, goes the heat. Oh, yeah, the smells just so awesome. Oh no, no way. Absolutely no way. This is... Yeah, I've got to be careful though. Oh, please, not my hand. Now I'm going to have to turn this off. I'm just about to show you something. Yeah, I'm going to have to really show you this now. God, this is going to be so cool. I'm just going to put that tea towel down. Oh, check it out. Like, I'm actually very, very, very happy with it. So, like, I guess I'm going to have to be eating all this by myself. Like, I've been trying to take off a lot of weight and everything like that too. Oh, that's just so cool. Like, I really want to do this again. I want my friend Matt, James and Adam, as long as if he doesn't throw anything from my balcony like last time. And possibly Joel, since like he's never really interested in me. He's just one of the coolest autistic dudes I know. Oh yes, this is what we're going to have for dinner for my next dinner party. Even if it's for Christmas. Capsicum, ham, mushrooms, chives. All in the potato. And cheese. Just like pizza and the potato. Now just remember how I said I want this tasting like a restaurant. Well, so far, what I've cooked here, and I'm going to do this just one more time. This is cool. Like, it actually looks like a play restaurant here. Absolutely looks like a restaurant. Well, I've got the mashed peas just to give it this green colour. So, like, I'm just going to have to dish it all out. I'm just going to have to move on quick. Well, I've just finally done it. So like, I'm just going to get out of a chair and just give you a close-up shot what I've actually got here. Like, I just didn't even think I was ever going to make that peas mash. Well, thank you that I've actually got a blender that I didn't know I had. I had a sour cream to garnish it. I just got all leftovers for the fillings. Just give it a bit of a good food presentation. Yeah, I just only want one potato, please. Well, I think I'll cook too much. But anyway, if you really enjoy that kind of videos, please don't forget to subscribe to Aspie with Attitude. And also, if you want to keep up to date to see videos like this, to see what else I'm going to cook, please use the notification bell to keep up to date with Aspie with Attitude. Yeah, anyway, sorry I'm tumbling a bit, because it's just so cool. Because like, I've got my friend Matt coming in to help me with Aspie Chef number 9 as well. And also, please like and share this video content. Oh, because this is just it. I just hope it's a breakthrough. Oh, this is Australia, like, I definitely got to have a beer then. So like, oh, how did the filling go? Well, the ham's actually cooked extremely well. The mushroom, the capsicum. Yeah, actually, my friend Matt can't even drink, like can my friend James, but my friend Adam drinks alcohol as well, despite they're all autistic as well too. Go creamy mash. Yeah, the potato's really good. And also, you really spiced it up inside the potato. Well, because I'm out to see you next time for Aspie with Attitude. That is an absolute success, this baked potato. And peace and respect, and see you next time. Well, it's just worth doing the fidget spin potato trick.